Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Sidetrack Sunday for October 2020. This is the first Sidetrack Sunday for October. I'm John from the Schuylkill River Valley, and I'll be your host tonight. I'd like to welcome everybody. Excuse me. I'd like to welcome everybody. Looks like we got about 18 people in here so far. We'll give everybody a chance to say hello and give me a chance to say hello too. Jason, the Train Freak, great to see you. Brian from the Iron Horse Route, thanks for coming in, Brian. Nathan, hello, how are you tonight? Dave, BNS N Scale. Dwight Curley. We've got Brian from the Crossed Anchors Railroad. Dwight Curley's here. Let's see, Somerset Andy. Steve Childers. Marty M. Hey, Marty, good to see you. Let's see, Steve Childers, I said hello to him. Steve Arnold, great to see you. Thanks for stopping in, Steve. Kyle Stevens is here. Anthony Dodge, the Model Train Outsider, great to see you, Anthony. Hello, Lee, thanks for being here. Anthony, Georgia Sunbelt, good to see you. Let's see if I missed anybody. I hope not. Yes, Chuck, CDP 1965 is here. Jerry Satterelli, good to see you, Jerry. John Ransom is here. Great to see you, John. Thanks for being here. Indian Head Valley Railroad, Uncle Wilmer, thanks for being here, Wilmer. And Heath is here. Thanks for being here, Heath. Let's see, Grandpa Rails, John Deli, how are you, John? We've got Mike from the Crossed Anchors Railroad. And I think I pretty much got everybody. I hope so. If I missed anybody, I certainly apologize. We have probably going to be a pretty short stream tonight, but it should be a fun one. We're doing the drawing for our 2020 contest, where we're giving away the ACF covered hoppers that Jason decorated, put decals on for Sidetrack Sunday and the team. John 2618, great to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Ron Brights, how are you tonight, Ron? Good to see you. So we've been running the contest all week, as you know, and your job up until this point was to pick which intro was correct. So we're going to narrow that down tonight, find out which intro was correct, and then we'll draw the winners from all the correct guesses. So let's see, what time is it here? We got about, it's not even 8 o'clock yet, so let's give it a few more minutes, give everybody a chance to get in here. Somebody just said hello to Vinny. Hey, cuz, how are you? Great to see you. Glad you could stop in. I don't think I missed anybody. If I did, again, I certainly apologize. Why was that playing again? I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why that started replaying. Jason, as far as the stats as to who guessed who before, no, I do not want that. And for some reason, this thing keeps replaying on me. All right, now here's the schedule should be coming up now. There we go. I apologize for that, folks. This is what should have been on the screen now, is the weekly live stream schedule and the other shows. And yes, Heath, it absolutely was your fault. It's always your fault. We should all know that by now. So let's see, what time do we have here? We'll still give it a few more minutes. We got 29 in here. Dwayne's Fork and Spoon Railroad. Great to see you, Dwayne. Did I miss anybody? Kyle Stevens. I think I said hello to Kyle. Yeah, I know. I was jumping the gun a little bit there. Heath. Technical difficulties. Yeah, poor Heath. Yeah, sure, Jason. Heath causes all the problems, and now he gets all the sympathy. Something wrong with that. Fred Wild, great to see you. Thanks for stopping in, Fred. Let's see. Nathan says, John, the owner, Andy, owns more than the Reading and Northern. He owns the airport in Reading and ranch and so much more. I didn't know that, Nathan. That's pretty interesting. All right. Joe Rader of Black Rock Central Railroad, great to see you. Thanks for being here, Joe. We should be getting started here in a few minutes. I'm just going to let this schedule run out here, give everybody a chance to catch up on the latest shows and live streams, as if you don't already have them memorized by now. And we'll get started on the drawing pretty soon. So, all right. Oh, we do have some more there. Sorry about that. Stray Dog, good evening. Great to see you. Thanks for being here. We're going to get started on the drawing pretty soon here. Just giving everybody a chance to get in here and have a chance to say hello and all that. Let me just set this up here. Okay. All right, let's see here. Well, it looks like Lehigh Subdivision. Hey, Ian, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Stray Dog, you stopped the night just for this. Well, thank you. It's glad to hear it. Let's see. Chuck, CDP, I think I missed you. How are you? Great to see you. Let's see. All right, let's see. It's about, what do we got here? It's just about 8 o'clock. So let's get started here. Let's get working on the competition. So we had, excuse me, we had 29 entries. Only 28 of them count because Heath entered, but we managed to pull his name out before we got to the contest. So let's see here. It should be popping up here in just a second. So here's how the guesses went. I have a little chart here where I'm showing each of the intros and who guessed which intro was the correct one. And let's see, there is I'm sorry, there's a very long delay tonight. I think we should be there pretty soon. Okay, so here we go. So, like I said, here's the, let's see, no one knows yet. I don't even think. Yeah, you know what, Jason, I really don't know much. So yeah, that was a good guess there. Okay, so anyhow, here's the 4 intros. Mine, Heath, Jason, and Ray's, and the names of those who guessed. So, hey, Ray Boble, thanks for being here. Great to see you, man. All right, so as we can see here, Heath got the least number of guesses. So let's and actually that's pretty prophetic because Heath's intro was not the correct one. And here's just a quick little tip for any contest that we hold in the future. The right answer is never Heath. So those of you who guessed Heath, you might want to keep that in mind for the future. PK and W Railroad, Bob, it's great to see you. Thanks for being here, man. Hey, Ray, you're late, but you're here, so no big deal. All right, so next week up here, we should see, let's see, who's next? We got, all right, Jason also got, Jason actually got more guesses than Heath, but Jason's intro was not correct either. So now we're down to just my intro or Ray's. So let's move on here and see. And as you can see here, it wasn't my intro either. It was Ray's. So just to go back and recap a little bit, the intro in Ray's, as Ray described it, Ray started Sidetrack Sunday. I think it was probably the first episode where he was talking about making it a weekly show, but you know, a weekly show is a lot of work, and I think he quickly changed his mind and turned that into to the monthly show that it has been. A couple times, Jason popped up with a live stream on Sunday nights, on nights that Ray wasn't on, and he commented that he was going to be filling in a few times when Ray wasn't live, and that, you know, he wasn't able to commit to a weekly show either, so he was just going to pop up when it was available. So I started thinking, you know, I wanted to do a live stream, but I couldn't commit to a weekly stream either. So I got in touch with Ray and Jason and to see if they wanted to expand this into an on-track Tuesday style. So from there, these guys readily agreed. They were both very much into it. And we must have gone through probably about 30 or 40 names. I mean, we were really scraping the bottom of the barrel before we got to Heath. But actually, that's not true. Heath was at the top of everybody's list. So we reached out to Heath, and Heath jumped on, and we got everything worked out in about an hour and a half, and that's how Sidetrack Sunday went from the once a month on the last Sunday of the month when Ray was doing it by himself to the weekly show that we have now that is an on-track Tuesday style. As far as the contest itself, that was never planned. Ray came up with the idea that he would record an intro for each of our first Sidetrack Sunday live streams, just to introduce us and to introduce the concept of the show. So, of course, he recorded mine first since I was the first Sunday of last month. And he sent it over to me on Saturday night. And it was pretty late Saturday night. It was probably about 9:30 when I got it. And, well, to be honest, Ray screwed it up. He didn't get the story right. But I didn't have the heart to tell him. Ray had just been through a pretty hellish week at work. Long hours, lots of headaches. And like I said, it was already 9 or 9:30 at night on a Saturday. And I was going live the next night. So Ray was either going to have to stop what he was doing and re-record it Saturday night, which I'm sure he didn't want to do, or squeeze it in sometime Sunday. Also, you know, when I was listening to it, Ray got the important part right. I was the one that contacted him and Jason to get this thing started. So the fact that the other guys, the order got mixed up a little bit, as far as I was concerned, that was fine. So I decided I was going to take the high road and just let it go. I really didn't expect Heath to say anything because the version that Ray recorded for me moved Heath out of the afterthought spot. But, of course, Jason didn't want to be confused with Heath, and I really can't say I blame him. John, don't you know that it's okay to kick Ray when he's down? Yeah, you know what, Jerry? I am learning that. Uh, so anyhow, Jason, Jason, of course, didn't want to be confused with Heath, so he spoke up. But it was his idea to, excuse me, it was his idea to turn this into a contest, and to have. So we decided Ray would just record a different intro for each of us, and change the story up a little bit. So that's how the. That's how. Let's see. Heath has decided he's going to message me in the middle of a live stream. So let's see what's up here. Uh, yes, Heath, I will. So anyhow, that's how the contest came to be. So I managed to drag this out and keep you guys on the the edge of your seat long enough. So let's go through and let's see who's going to win this. So we're going to start with the HO scale guys, since I am HO. And this is Anthony from the Georgia Sun Belt, Rick Bailey, Harry Deal, Dwight Curley, and Steve 87th PSAP. So here are all the names for the HO scale. All 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's all 5 of them in here. I'll mix this up really, really good. And good luck to everybody. Let's see who we got. And our winner is Mr. Dwight Curley. Congratulations, Dwight. You are the winner of the HO Scale Sidetrack Sunday ACF Center Flow Hopper. All right, so we'll now move on to our N scale people. And again, we have 5 of them. Let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 names. And Flying Crow. Hey, Robert. Thanks for stopping in. It's great to see you, man. Okay, and here we go. This is the N scale, and this is Shannon Tapia, Chris Mitchell, Chasco, Leslie Gilpin, and Long Shadows Model Trees. So let's see who we have here. And our winner is Leslie Gilpin. Congratulations, Leslie. Let's see. Make sure it gets on there. Congratulations, Leslie. You are the winner of our N-Scale ACF Center Flow Hoppers. So our winners, I'm going to put the link up here in chat, or actually Jason or Heath or somebody probably could. The winners, please need to contact Jason by next Saturday. That's October the 10th at 11:59 p.m. to claim your prize. So please reach out to Jason before next Saturday night. Let him know you're still kicking, and you guys can work out delivery of your prizes. So let's see that again. Once again, congratulations to Dwight Curley and Leslie Gilpin. And on behalf of the Sidetrack Sunday gang, I want to thank everybody for the support you've shown us and for entering the contest. We really hope you guys had fun. We had a lot of fun with it. And this is something that we plan on doing each year. It won't necessarily be a center flow covered hopper every year. We'll probably come up with a different car, and we haven't gotten anywhere near there yet. But there will be announcements when that comes out. And I also want to thank the Sidetrack Sunday gang. This was really an honor to let me draw the winners here. It was a lot of fun, and thank you guys. I really appreciate that. Let me catch up here with chat just a little bit. Let's see if I missed anybody. Chasco, yes, Chasco, how are you? I'm not sure if I said hello to you earlier. It looks like I got everybody. I hope so. Once again, if I missed you, I do apologize. Anyway, that's really all I had tonight. Wasn't really sure how long this was going to take. Should have known it wasn't going to take too long. We only had 2 prizes and only 10 eligible entries. Excuse me. Oh, welcome, Ray. You're quite welcome. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed being here on Saturday nights. Crazy Joel, I didn't see your name pass by, but somebody just said hello to you, so welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Like I was saying, I have a lot of fun being here. I kind of wish I had something planned. I didn't really expect this to go this quickly. Maybe I shouldn't have started the stream early, but I was excited to get on with the contest. So like I said, we want to thank everybody for entering the contest, and special congratulations once again to Dwight Curley and Leslie Gilpin. Jason, I didn't see whether you had put your email address up there. You probably did, but just in case you didn't, if our winners could contact Jason by, like I said, next Saturday, October 10th at 11:59:59. Nathan, yes, you certainly can talk about your contest. I didn't know you were running another one, but everybody loves contests, so certainly. Vinny, good night. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you soon. Marty, good night. Again, thank you for being here. So let's see what Nathan has to say about his contest. I'd like to hear about it. I'm sure everybody else does too. Steve 87th, I'm really sorry. Like I said, I apologize. I wish I had something else planned, but I really didn't expect this to go quite this quickly. Oh, no problem, Jason. I posted your email address, so we're good. Oh, no problem, Joel. I hope the bike's going well. So if you guys have anything you'd like to talk about, put it in chat. I'm happy to sit here and beat my gums for a little while longer. Like I said, I just really didn't expect it to go this quickly, so I didn't have anything else planned. Let's see. Okay. All right. So Nathan is, where did it go? I just lost it. So Nathan is scratch belting a locomotive, and when he hits 1,000 subscribers, the scratch belt locomotive will be the giveaway. Awesome. That's great, Nathan. We're looking forward to it. All right. I see Heath just posted this, and I didn't forget, Heath. I was planning on getting to you. Next week on Sidetrack Sunday, Heath is going to be interviewing Gordy. Gordy is from the NMRA social media team and the NMRA ex-manager, and it should be a really good conversation. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Gordy's pretty focused on bringing younger people into the hobby. So it should really be a lot of fun. Jason, the Train Freak, has a 300 sub contest going, so check out his channel. And he's got some pretty cool O, HO, and N scale prizes. And Andy Ambrose is here. Welcome, Andy. Glad to see you. Let's see. Any update on my portals? Actually, yes, Wilmer. But I'm not going to discuss that, and I'm sorry. I do have a reason for that, and you'll see in the next video announcement why. But the tunnel portal, sorry, Bob. Like I was just explaining to Wilmer, you guys are going to have to wait on the tunnel portals. I do have a bit of a surprise planned for them, so I don't really want to give that away just yet. Sorry about that, guys. But I'm going to keep you on the edge of your seats a little bit longer. Let's see. So if anybody else, like I said, if you guys have any questions or anything you want to talk about, Rick Bailey, hey, Rick, glad to see you. Sorry you missed the contest. It went a whole lot faster than I was counting on. So if you guys have questions, if you guys have anything you want to talk about, like I said, I'm game. But I really didn't have anything else planned for tonight. So I'm not really seeing anything. Let's see. No tunnels on your next layout, just trees. All right. Well, I don't know, Steve. As far as I'm concerned, you can't have a model train layout without a tunnel. There's no train tunnels in the area that I'm modeling, but there's going to be on my layout because I just have to have one. Switch over to this. So let's see. Once again, I'm going to put up Jason's email address here once again, just to make sure. Actually, Jason, that's not a bad idea. If anybody has any ideas for the STS 2021 car, put them in chat. We'll be happy to consider them. Like I said, we're planning on this every year, and it's not going to be a center flow hopper every year. We're going to mix it up a little bit. So we have already talked about the possibility of a flat car with a dedicated load so that we can get all the logos on there. Personally, I would like to see a coil car. They have always been one of my favorites. Ian just said a tank car. Steve 87th agrees with the flat car. Let's see the link. Nathan's gonna put up a link here about Andy Miller, the owner of the railroad, and what business hours that he owns. So yeah, Nathan, post what you can, and if Jason, Heath, Jerry, or somebody could copy and paste that and turn that into a link, I'd appreciate that. Coil car, yeah, that they've always been one of my favorites, Ray. I'd love to see a coil car. Joel was mentioning bridges. If you're talking about for our contest, I don't know if we're going to be giving away bridges any. Oh, I see what you're saying, Joel. Yes, layouts need tunnels and water bridges. I agree. It's not a layout without them. Let's see. Steve 87. There will be bridges, but just hills where I'm at, and also lots of water. Well, same with me, but like I said, I have to have at least one tunnel, and there's probably going to be more than that. Ron Bryce suggested flat car with a container or trailer on it. There's a good idea. Steve Childers, yes, that's why we're talking about a dedicated load of some sort for the flat car if we go that way. Yes, Bob, a 50-foot box car is definitely a possibility. It would work on just about everybody's layout and time frames. So yeah, Rusty from Possum Bayou, how are you? Possibilities for refrigerator for double stacks. Jerry likes a refrigerator car. I don't know if anybody makes an STS beer. Maybe we'll have to do that. Okay, Nathan put the name up. It's AC Muller Enterprises. Let's see. And Robert from Klein Crow says there's no tunnels in Louisiana. Yeah, I'm kind of not surprised. It's pretty flat down your way there. Up here where I am, there are some train tunnels, but in the area that I'm modeling, there aren't. Lots of highway tunnels and roadway tunnels, but no train tunnels. Manny Fernandez suggested a crane car. That's interesting. Anthony from the Georgia Sunbelt suggested a bulkhead flat with a crooked river and eastern pipe load. Okay. Steve Childer, a switcher engine. Yeah, you know, an engine's an interesting idea, Steve. We'll have to get some super chats or something to help with that one, I think. Let's see. Oh, Jason, Northwest Arkansas. Well, yeah, being out there, I can see you guys having a few tunnels. JT1, welcome. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it. No, Joel, I'm sure there's not many tunnels in Kansas. It's that's out there in corn country or wheat country or whatever it is you guys grow. Probably both. Cross Anchored Railroad suggested a passenger car. We could consider maybe a heavyweight passenger car and get our logos on the side of that. That's a possibility. Let's see. And Robert from the Flying Close says there's only one tunnel on the entire KCS. I didn't know that. But again, it's not really surprising where they run. Rick Bailey wants a 4-set billboard car. Okay, there are tunnels in Kansas to the Mississippi. Okay, well, okay, that again makes sense. I didn't know that. Nathan doesn't like putting tunnels on his layout because of the bigger locomotives, including the double-decker. Yeah, well, that's the problem with the real railroads have, too. Especially around where we live, Nathan. Some of these older tunnels, they're pretty much stuck with what they can bring through it. Jerry picks up a lot of rail fanning there, where they're not able to run double stacks because the tunnels are too small. Drew Steele, welcome, Drew. Glad to see you. We were doing stuff in the house. Well, you're certainly allowed to do that. Glad you could make it. Hope you're doing well. All right. Wood chip car. Yeah, they're another one of my favorites. I always like the tall sides of the wood chip cars, and that would be a little bit easier to decal as well. So yeah, we're getting some great suggestions here. We'll have to maybe we'll put together a poll and get you guys to vote on it and see what happens. Stray dog low clearance, yes, absolutely. Around here, there certainly is a lot of low clearance. But like I said, that's a gondola. Yes, Ray, we could definitely do a gondola. How about a subway car with graffiti? Yeah, that wouldn't fit on very many railroad layouts, though, Steve. How about a Schnabel car? Yeah, well, I'm sure we could get all our logos on one of those, but I know it wouldn't go on my layout. Dale, the highballing hogger, great to see you. Man, thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. All right, so we like I said, we've gotten some really great suggestions here. We'll kick these around and see what we can come up with for next year. And let's see, has anyone ever built an underground railroad under their floorboards? That's an interesting idea, Andy. I've never even heard of that, but yeah, that would definitely be interesting. A mow car with the 4 of you as workers. Hey, thanks, Stray Dog. Actually, maybe 3 of us standing around and Heath working, like the PennDOT employees. Let's see here. All right, guys. Once again, thank you so much for being here tonight. I do apologize for the let's see. Okay, Steve's got something here. Wait, here's another one. Since you guys are who you are, how about a wrecked car on the side and you detail the bottom? Well, That would certainly fit for Heath, Steve. We might have to consider that one too. Dwight Curley thinks we should make some buildings with our logos on it. That's a thought. We could maybe scratch build something. Union workers, right, Stray Dog. That's the way it is, especially here in Pennsylvania. Although I'm sure that's probably much everywhere you go in the highways. Let's see. Bob is going back to work on a project, so bye y'all. Video out soon. Great to see it. HO scale yard goats project. Very cool. Including one driven by the miniature POTUS. All right, Bob. Take care. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. All right, folks. I think I'm gonna call it a night here. I'm just babbling at this point. Like I said, I do apologize for not having something else planned. I will have something planned for next month, and don't forget that next week Heath is interviewing Gordy from the NMRA-X and NMRA. I forget what the rest of that was. Good night, Dwayne. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Gordy is a member of the NMRA social media team and the NMRA-X manager, and that will be on Sidetrack Sunday next week. That's October 11th on Heath's channel, Humanity Junction, and that's, of course, at 8 p.m. as always. Jerry says, "Who's Heath?" Yeah, Jerry, I think there's some of us who wish we could forget who Heath is. Probably his girlfriend included. So once again, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening and a great week. Like I said, Heath should have a great Sidetrack Sunday next Sunday. And don't forget, Nate has a new channel name. It's Nate's HON3 East Broadtop Railroad. And he should be on at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And Tom from Tom's Trains and Things will be on at 8. This week's On Track Tuesday it's the first week, so it should be Wilmer. And, of course, we've got Sparky, Rodney, and Cousin Vinny after that. And back on track on Saturday mornings. So thanks again, everybody. We, on behalf of the Sidetrack Sunday gang, we really appreciate your support and for entering the contest. And we had fun with it, and we hope you did too. So everybody, have a good night and a great week.